any questions before we wrap up?
Just the only thing I was going to ask is, so if, not to say that this estimate rule was the end all be all, but like the 80 of this estimate, but for like quick things for hedges, would you say it's now 70% of this estimate to try to gauge and where they're at?
So whenever you go now, I want you to throw that out the window.
Okay.
We're going to just go and look at what's active, what's pending, and what's sold in the last 90 days. We need to be the absolute cheapest no matter where we're at.
Gotcha.
Hey, Brandon, did you say when Nick asked the question about the 70%, you said just ignore that and just go for actives, pending, and sold?
Yeah, and the reason being is because we're going down. Some markets are going to be going down faster than other markets. So you just need to make sure that your property, whenever we go to sell your property, is the cheapest one available.
Got you.
You do not want to have anyone cheaper than yours when you go to sell it.
Got it.
And that's a good rule of thumb for wholesale deals anyway. But you really want to stick to that rule, because now you can literally say, if you're talking to a buyer, whether it's a retail buyer, a fix and flip buyer, landlord, hey, there's not a house cheaper than this per the square footage, per any comps, right? There's no comparable property available right now in the market that's cheaper than mine. Now you're gonna have to educate your wholesalers a little bit. You're gonna have to educate sellers a little bit on some of this. So just understand that this is a transitioning time, and there may be a little bit more follow-up that's going to need to happen over the course of time. But that's not the end of the world. It's kind of, let me give you this as a perspective. When I was still working with Sean Terry and we went on face-to-face appointments, we were in people's homes, meeting with homeowners and stuff and making offers. We had one of our sales guys, his name is Rafael Cortez. We had one of our sales guys that did $1 million of revenue, just one sales guy, 3 years in a row. Now, here's what's interesting. He would go to a house, and 7 out of 10 deals that he got locked up, 7 of them said no to him face to face. But because he followed up with them down the road, they said yes. So it was 70% came from follow-up. They said no. They told him no to his offer. But he created a system and he followed up with them on a regular basis. And those eventually became deals. So just because they say no right now just means not yet.